What is that thing that you would have attempted to do if fear was not controlling you? If fear had not controlled me, I would have owned a farm by now, a very large farm. But fear told me that I can't do it. What would you have attempted as a person, as a group, if fear is not controlling you? 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse number 7 said, God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of sound mind. God has given us a spirit, yes, but not the spirit of fear, but he has given us the spirit of power, of love, and of sound mind. What is power? The power means you have strength through God. You have strength already that God has given to you. The love means that fear cannot control your decision that is rooted in faith, that is rooted in Christ, that does not go against the will of Christ, that fear cannot control it. Sound mind means clarity instead of panic. You are so clear that this is what I want to become. This is what I want to do. I don't want to panic. This is how I want to live my life. This is how I want to handle this issue without panic, without fear. Now, these are the things that God has given to us. Power, to know that God's strength is with us. Love, to show that fear cannot control our decisions that are rooted in Christ, that are rooted in faith. A sound mind that gives us clarity instead of panic. Fear grows when we imagine worst case scenarios. When you imagine that, what if this thing happen like this? What if this thing happen later? That is where fear grows. So paint every scenario to be better than what it was before. But faith grows when we remember God's power, when we remember God's promises for us, when we remember that God is in charge. That is when faith grows, not fear. These are 3 steps to overcome fear. 1, pray about that thing that scares you. That thing that brings out fear in you. Pray about it. Tell God to take it away. 2, move close to that thing that gives you fear and see if it will hurt you, and see if it will burn you, and see if it will destroy you. Thirdly, speak God's promises out loudly. God has promised you that he has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of sound mind. Say it consistently and see how that will be a part of your life. Courage is not the absence of fear. You have courage does not mean fear is absent. It is obedience despite fear. So even though you are afraid, you have the courage, you have the mind to obey, that God will give you the spirit of courage, not the spirit of fear. Stand up above that fear. Do that thing that you wouldn't have attempted if fear is controlling you, and see how God will make it better. Thank you for watching this episode. Bye for now.